Hello everybody and welcome once again to PneumaticCraft Repressurized and Minecraft 1.16. So today we are going to go to the Nether and have a look at the old mining program I set up, because I've a few improvements. But before we do that, I'm going to have a quick look at a program that Tek Stacks wrote quite a long time ago for Minecraft 1.17.10. So let's have a look at the program to start with. Right, here's the program. I actually made a mistake. That should be 1.7.10 version. So it's quite a large program. It takes around about, let's put the drone in here and have a look how many pieces it requires. I don't know, any 338 pieces is what this program needs. And the first thing you need to do is specify a chest. So this is the location of a chest, and then from that it will calculate all the other coordinates. The only thing I've done here is to remove this bit where it places a sign. We can place a sign ourselves when we put the chest down, so that's not necessary. And the rest of the thing it does is it basically goes and checks whether it's got enough cobblestone and things in the chest. So let's program the drone, take it out and have a look at what it does. So here's the chest over here. And inside it we've got the bits and pieces that we should need. So we need more than 1,024 cobblestone, which is 16 stacks, more than 1,024 glass, dirt, which is 512, and slabs, which is 256. It also needs 4 buckets of water and some seeds or whatever we're going to grow in here. And that's also determined by the program. So I've got potatoes, pumpkins, melons, wheat seeds and birch saplings. I probably don't have enough, but the drone itself, the test drone, has actually got 35 inventory upgrades. It needs at least enough to cope with 124 items, so it would need at least 16 or 15 inventory upgrades, plus the 2 tools that it's going to be using. And the tools it's going to be using is a pneumatic jackhammer and a netherite hoe. In the original program it had some tools from different mods, so I'm going to stick to PneumaticCraft. Let's put the drone down and see how it does, and we'll have a little time lapse, I think, of what it's going to do. Let's get the drone into hand and put it down. So the first thing it does is it picks up as you can see, it's actually digging away here. It picks up the 2 tools which are in here, and it's also taken out of here all of the cobblestone and most of the glass. It should actually probably needs more glass than that. So now it's going to go around and just dig this area out, and it's around about a 16 by 16 area, I think. So let's go up here and have a look at what it's doing. Well, as you can see, it didn't quite work as it should have done. There weren't actually enough blocks, so there must be, as you can see, it's obviously been putting in blocks that it picked up when it was mining, when it was clearing out the area in here. The glass sort of worked. I think it's probably got enough, not enough, because the thickness of the walls has probably changed. Anyway, one more thing I'm going to have a look at before we go over to the Nether, and that's this. It's a sort of a little feature. But you can see if I come down here and then turn off night vision, because night vision doesn't help that much. I also turn off this. Night vision disabled. You can see in here actually an X-ray vision of the world. So I'm pressing Shift and W and you can see what's down there. You can see there's mushrooms down there. Some areas I haven't explored by the looks of it. Some lava, and you can see the torches down there. So it's giving you a little X-ray, and that works with. Well, these are half draws against one of the programmer, or the security station would do the same thing, I believe. So I'm off to the Nether now, and I'll see you in a few seconds. So I'm back in the Nether again. So let's have a look. This program has this new piece in it here. Basically, I've added these two pieces in here, and I've also extended the area. So we had the first area, which is a coordinate, and then I've extended the area by one block outwards. So this one's been, the first position's been X and Z have been decremented, and the second position X and Z have been incremented. Y is done at each level, so we don't need to worry about Y. So I've added these two blocks in here, and they've got a new feature. It's called Void Excess Fluid. So when the drone's tank gets full, anything will then get accessed away. So we've got the programmable controller here, and the programmable controller has got 35 times 16, well actually it's 36 times 16 buckets of capacity of lava. There was a bug that when you restarted the game, it lost those extra 35 times 16 buckets, so the tank got full very quickly. And I had another problem. Actually, I've still got it as it happens. I'm not sure if I've got any more. No, I haven't got any more speed upgrades in here. Here I didn't have enough speed upgrades. 2 wasn't enough, so I needed more than 2. And here I've put in a liquid trash can, so it just basically dumps all the lava out and throws it away. Here I've set up an area, and this is a new area. Let's have a look at this area quickly because it's important. So the drone is going to dig from this block woods. They're going to start digging here, as you can see, and then it's going to go across to this position. And the extra block is for the blocks in the walls. There's quite often a block of lava in the wall somewhere, and it'll dig that out and remove that as a second thing, rather than let it float through. The drones in the programmable controller now also can go through lava and work as if lava's not there, which is actually what you'd really sort of expect. So let's set this going and see how it works. I'll just turn off. I forget to turn it off sometimes. Program up the drone just to make sure it's all ready. We'll take the drone and then we put him into the programmable controller here like this. And now we should be able to debug this as well. So I should be able to control and T enable it, and then I should be able to Alt and T the drone. But I'm not seeing it. Maybe because I've got a filter on here. I've got a filter at drone. Okay, let's remove that. Oh, wrong one. So we need to just remove the filter from the entity tracker here. Actually, I don't know what it's going to be called as it happens. Well, we should be able to see, but it's gone. The drone is gone and it's starting to mine. So let's go and just take it out again and put it back in again, because it doesn't make any difference. Now you can see the programmable controller is actually up, and then we can actually debug this one. So we can go Control and left open brackets to get it doing, and then we can see what it's doing. Alt Z now. We can see what it's doing within this program. So at the moment it's going through each of these layers here, going round, and you can see these layers are now decrementing one at a time as it finishes each layer. And then over here we should see the drone start to do some stuff. Let's go and have a look. And you can see that you're actually getting now, he's also doing this. You can see the blue and the yellow smoke bits, as it were. which basically indicate what the drone's doing. This was actually not working for a while, and here comes the drone now, and as you can see, it's starting to work. So what I'm going to do now is I'll do another time lapse and we'll see what actually happens. Well, I think it's finished. It's taken about 4 hours. So the only thing is that it looks as though it's not worked particularly well. But if we come along here and fill in these holes here, as you may realise, there are always, because we're beside two of the lava lakes here, these didn't get filled in. So let's just fill these in with some gravel. Like that. And that will cut those off. Probably need to do it down here as well, by the looks of it. And also in this corner. Now this corner might be more of a challenge, but because it took away the first block here, it's not so difficult. And you'll see this is dropping down, and there's another hole here, so we'll fill this one in. There's quite a few of these around, and there's one over here. Only 2 blocks that time, and one over here. And the last one should be here, I think. But we can fill that up as well, and then just wait and see what's happening. So as you see, it hasn't done every block as I was hoping it would have done, but the drone will go around its cycle and will come back and it will actually dig these up the second time. There was a piece of obsidian in here, which is basically because I fell into the lava. So the drone will actually come back a second time. I was hoping it was actually going to do the whole lot. Oh, I've got some more blocks over here we need to fill in. So if you do this while it's running, then it's no problem at all. It just gets rid of everything, I think. In fact, there must be some more holes down here. You can just see, wherever there's a hole, it doesn't work properly. So I did see the lava, the netherrack getting dug out off here when I was going through this. I was watching this particular corner here, so I knew it was getting finished. But I think this will just keep going down now until it reaches the bottom. So I'll just wait a few seconds and see what happens to it. Well, as you can see, it did most of it. For some reason, it got underneath it reasonably well. But I think the drone's going to be coming back in a second. It was at level 59 when I last checked, so it should just come around here and mine away the rest of this once you've cleared away the lava. So I'm not sure what level I'm at the moment. I'm around about 50, I think. Let's just put on the mini-map. No, I'm at 29, so it'll be in a few seconds. It'll come down and get rid of the rest of this. I'll just wait till it starts doing that. It shouldn't take very long. But you'll also notice that over here there was a piece of ancient debris. There you go. There's a piece of ancient debris down there. So that'll get picked up as well when it comes down. And of course, once it comes down, it will just finish everything off, and it'll be nice and clean, as it should be. Well, you can see them where the drone is now. You can, from the puffs of sort of smoke. This was another bug that Dash fixed, and each time it's doing one of those, it's checking the whole area. So at the moment, I'm not exactly sure which level it's at, but it's getting down to where we need it to be. And the first box that should disappear is around about this one here. It doesn't take very long, as you can see, to do an empty layer. It's the digging itself. So the faster the tools you've got, the faster it will dig. That's why I'm using this premium pickaxe with efficiency 5. It makes a huge, well, it doesn't take any damage, so you don't have to change it, and that simplifies things a lot. The same with the jackhammer. The jackhammer is considerably slow, about half the speed or maybe a third of the speed, but you can keep it pressured, which is a really good way. There you go. Now it's there. You got the marker, and here it comes down here, and then it's just scanning the rest of the set level and coming back. So as you can see, it's just finished 226 levels. It took about 4 hours, I think I said that already, and well, that's it. In fact, it's almost the end of the series. Probably they've got one more episode. There's a few more pieces we haven't covered, and it's actually not very much. I think it's just these two, but I'll double check it. And I haven't covered the security station, and I haven't covered the kerosene lamp. So until next time, I wish you all the best. Bye for now.